Welcome back to the Grappling with Physio page. It's important to note that I'm not diagnosing a specific condition, I'm simply advising on general taping techniques that limit wrist flexion and extension. It is also important to note that this technique is recommended for training purposes only and that I am not advocating that you use this technique in competition. I would advise anybody considering this to consult all competition rules and regulations to confirm what is allowed, as the technique has a mechanical effect on the joint and can easily slow down your opponent's attack. Therefore could be conceived as giving the user an unfair advantage. So I've had a few questions in my DMs come through for wrist strengthening techniques and exercises that could counteract wrist locks. I've decided to put this video together to show you all a very simple and effective taping technique that will help you in training. It's more of a prophylactic approach rather than an actual strengthening technique or regime for your wrists. In this instance, I've decided to use Lucatape P with a Fixamel underlay. Prior to applying the application, make sure that whoever you are applying to does not have any tape allergies or is allergic to the glue or any particular spray, adhesive spray that you may use. Ensure the area around the wrist is clean, dry and free of any open wounds, cuts or scabs. If you have access to pre-taped spray, use and apply to the area liberally. I like to prep and cut all strips prior to applying. I also prefer rounding off the Fixamel underlay as it removes the potential for edges which can catch and cause the tape to pull away. Apply the Fixamel underlay over the wrist joint, covering the wrist 50-50, so the centre of the tape is in line with the wrist joint. Do not pull the tape tight, let it flow around the wrist nice and easy. Apply a second layer if required, or the grappler has large wrists. Finish and squeeze the tape so that it shapes around the wrist to finish. Apply the brown zinc oxide Lucatape P. I like to move from left to right as I'm right hand dominant and find this easier, but the direction you apply does not make any difference to the mechanics or final application of the tape. Again, this is very important for the aspect of taping. Do not pull the tape around the wrist. Let the tape flow around the wrist nice and easy until it completes full circumference. Apply a second layer as required. Ensure the tape covers the wrist and hand 50-50. Squeeze and massage the tape to finish and set.